Let's do one more sesh here. Let's do one more sesh. Let's do one more sesh. What's going on here? I wonder if the server's down or like what's going on. This looks a bit funny. No, it should be up. Strange. Strange. Hello? 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 Okay. What the fuck just happened? My cam is frozen. That's great. Let's just fix that. Should be like that. Okay. So strange. I have no clue what just went on there. And I wonder if we can play now. Right, so it looks like we can play. A little bit strange though. Okay, I just need to set this up then real quick. So hopefully like that. Hopefully like that. Let's try and see. Yep. Okay. Cool. Strange. Okay, so the mic is working. Webcam, we have 2 tables. I believe it's all working. Maybe not actually, because I don't have a HUD over here on this table. So we might need to just reboot that table. Yep. I'll do that after this hand. Nice. Okay, let me just close this table then. And then open a new one. Wow, a lot of back and forth right now. Oh. Okay, just a moment. What the fuck? So now I can't rejoin this table. What the fuck? Something is really weird right now. Okay, but let's close this table then. If that doesn't load. And let me open up a new one. Wow. We will hopefully get there eventually. Okay. Nice. Please work. Okay, this looks good so far. Okay, I hope this works now. So there's a hand. Because we still need There's one more thing that is still not working here. So surely now it's good. Let's see. So a6, and if I do nice. Okay, so now we can multi-table, and we can actually, do it properly. Okay, so free betting a6 here, suited. We're gonna get 4-bet and fold. Over here, we can check raise. I don't mind it. Half pot. Let's do it anyway. I think it works quite well. And we hit an 8, please. The question is, do we go big here? Like, they have a queen a lot, so, but we might be able to get something to fold here. Hoping for an 8 or a king, or fold. Nice, beautiful. We would have hit a king, so could have been really funny to see the last street there. Here I could lead, because it's really my board, but I don't really feel like it right now. Just gotta settle in. Okay, so now we can call a bet. Hope they don't have whatever they need here. Queen 9, nice. Take it down. Beautiful, good start. We are on a roll already. Let's open up King 10. I always tend to lose a lot of money in the first few hands, I feel like, because I'm just so excited. So I kind of want to try and be a little less excited. We can raise here, we can call. I think it's fine to just do this and then check and maybe re-raise here. So we have the nuts here. So let's just hope he has like 2 pair. No? Nice. Take that one down. Beautiful. It's a new dream of mine to like try and 2x pot when I have value and not just when I have bluffs. Sounds so obvious. Here, this guy never folds much, so we will not start racing 6s into him. Interesting. So we'll gonna make it 21. That's a fine price, I think, here. And yeah, hope for the best. Yeah, I was thinking, what if he clicks it back? So I think this is just always aces, but I don't want to call against. We have to run it, and GG, we probably lose this one. Kings, that's nice, I guess, in some sense. So we still have outs. So 3 outs, nice. Yeah, it's just always aces or kings there. But I think we have to go for our equity. So very unlucky start to the day. Yeah, I don't know. I think folding seems quite insane. I could call there. But it's just, I don't know, man. So we hit a gutter here and a runner to a straight. Half pot. Could raise here, but don't really feel like it. That's nice. I'll check. The 9 gives us probably the nuts. Let's try and bet big. Hope for the best. If he has ace 10, so be it. He doesn't. Beautiful. Let's pick up a little bit of money here, because it's a really poor start. Just be down 10 off the bat. He had 9-7 off. That called pre and called every street there, hoping I was bluffing with. I don't even know. In any case, we are here now. It's always how it goes. What are we, like 10 minutes into the stream? Already down one buy-in. Every time. Let's bet ones here. With a gut shot and overcard. Free is quite nice. Wonder if he has a king. How big we can go. I'll go quite big here. 6.08. Over here we get jacks. I'll make it 5, I think. Don't know. If he jams on me, we're gonna... I will probably check jam here, I think. Hoping he has a queen. Yeah. It just looks like I have hearts and no brain. Wow. Hold. Unlucky. Unlucky. Unlucky indeed. Actually, I might need to redo my HUD, because I don't have my own stats, which I kind of want to see. That's strange. That usually doesn't happen. Well, I kind of want to see like what's my expected value of the day, but I mean, it's not that. In some way, it's also freeing just to play hand per hand. We have 9s here. Which I guess technically is supposed to call this. And then fold to any bet. So, just unlucky. I wonder if I need to like just fold 9s pre there, because like so many c-bets I just have to give up on. Right, so a little bit of a rough start. Down 17 and back to a negative bankroll. Just where we are comfortable being always. Oh, let me just clear up some space here. Anyway, we have 2 10s. So let's look at that hand instead. King is whatever. He leads. I'm gonna call. We're free betting on the other table. I don't have many hands on this guy. He could still have a draw here. I think we have to call again with 10s. If he had 4-5, he gets there. If he had king deuce, he's still gonna bet. So we just fold to everything. And what a shame. Insane hand. Lead. That's the same guy, right? This time he folded. I wonder if that's ever like 4-5. It saw that was the vibe it gave. That he started leading. Okay, actually I need this to disappear. Because that's just really distracting. So just a moment. We have kings. Not the worst. Gonna make it 7 here. Tens. It's an interesting one. Just gonna bet small. Right, take it down. Over here, I checked. I mean, if I bet here, actually, I'm gonna show you aces instead. It's always interesting. Oof, very tight player. So I don't mind going 9 here. I think it works enough. Please just jam. I don't really want any more bullshit. I think he has a king here. A lot. Or a set. Gonna bet. Hopefully he doesn't have king, queen. I'll do 20. Okay. A little bit back there. It's always nice, but would love more with aces. Fold that. Open this. And open this. Nice. Few pots here and there. So we've had aces, kings, and queens already. That's cool. But I think I kind of want to know my own stats. Like, so I will just sit out for a moment and like. Yeah, I will just sit out for a moment. It's a bit strange why it's acting up today. Let me just set it up properly. Yeah, the HUD is really weird. The HUD is really strange. Now it's not working at all. Like, what the fuck is up with this? Okay, let's try one more time. Okay, maybe I should just restart the poker tracker instead of the tables. Okay, so the HUD worked for everyone but me. So let's stop getting hands here for a moment. Whoa, so much going on right now. So much going on my screen. Okay, and then we will say get hands while playing. And we will see if that works. Why don't I have a HUD? Can I get a HUD, please? Hello? So strange. I will try and just completely like close down Poker Tracker for a second. Didn't really mean to sit and do all this shit while streaming, but here we are. Here we are. Yes. Play poker. Get hands. And hopefully this works. Let's try again. Why do I not have a HUD? That's so strange to me. So strange. I think I kind of want to like close down both PokerStars and PokerTracker, and then just go like from scratch. So we open up PokerStars, and we open up PokerTracker, and then hopefully everything works. Yes. Oh man, $17 down. Starting out the day just losing. Okay. We'll open one table here. And it looks like it's glitching out like crazy right now. Wonder why that is. It's really going wild. Let's try again. Still no HUD on me, but I think I also need to play a single hand before it allows me to. So let's play a few hands actually just to see if it like wants to give me a HUD. There you go. I have a HUD. Woo! That's cool. Wow, big bet. I was gonna raise, but we can call. And here, let's see. Overbet, not my vibe. Okay, so please just work now. One more table. Over here. So. Right. We fold. Do we get a HUD? No HUD so far. What if I fold again? Nice. I have a HUD on both tables. Everything works. We are happy. Everyone folds to kings. Not ideal, but we're rocking. Let's go. Let us go. Nice. Ace queen. Gonna bump that up, even though it's a tight player. Nice. Take that down also. Cool, cool, cool. 6 is on the button. Gonna fold. We'll try and steal with this one. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So down 18 from the get-go. One of those sessions where we're just fighting to get back on track. That's sort of seemed to be the theme of these runs. So here, I think because it's quite wet, we want to start betting. Yeah, let's continue. Nice. Over here, I think we're against a pair often. Let's see. Yep, 7s. I'm not gonna try and bluff that. I don't think we get much folds. Kings and 10s. Nice. Let's see if we can make some magic happen. This guy loves free betting, so could be some fireworks. Not today. On the other board, I might just fold 10s. I think, yeah. But let's look at the king. Ooh. Oh, I just folded tens here. Aces against kings. But let's look at this hand. Ooh, and we flopped a 10. But they also flopped a king. So we would have lost, but quite insane there. Right, so what do we do here? What if he check raises? He does not. Okay, so I think I want to go small again. We're not really worried about anything. Rainbow flop. Of course you can have a set, but then I think we lose anyway. So I just want to really chill here. Like, make it look like I'm weak. And if he raises, I wonder if it's like a jam or a call. Anyway, we just take it down. Over here, it's a bit of an interesting spot, because I mean, I think we should go large, not hitting anything, and this, like a jack, probably needs to fold to this. Right, so I think because he calls the big sizing, we I mean, we could overbet, blocking both the ace and the 9. But it's also wonky. It's just how many, like, 2 pair does he have? So I kind of want to overbet, thinking that we can get him a lot here. This looks very scary. And then we're hoping for a 10, of course. So it's interesting. Like, if he jams here, he has 9-10, I think. No, maybe, like, wow. So I think this is just always ace-10, which is quite crazy. I thought he would perhaps free bet that pre, because he was a happy free better. So a little bit surprised to not see him free bet that pre. Here, of course, we have to check raise with a double draw. So I want to make it 10. Bump it up. And I'm ready to call a jam. Even if he has a set of 10s, I'd be happy to get it in. He just folds. We would have hit a pair of 7s. Nice. Okay. So not much progress so far. Just a little bit shuffling back and forth, some chips. I mean, besides the 2 crazy all-ins where we just lose flips. But that is what it is. King 5. I really want to raise this one because this guy folds way too much to a free bets. But this is also really light. But it's also a really fun one. Yeah, I'll do it. Let's hope he doesn't have anything decent. So crossing my fingers here that he just folds. Beautiful. Over here we hit a pair, but I think he also hit a pair since we blocked the queen of diamonds, which is like some of his draws. So I think we just check fold here, even to small sizing. I don't want to start. And I hope he checks it back with Jack 9. I mean, an 8 gets there now, right? So how comfortable will he really be betting here? I think he just wins with an ace. Wow, King 5. That just felt like calling the flop. Strange. Very strange. This is actually a more interesting hand, I think. I'll call and fold. Yep. His stack is too short for me to start doing some shenanigans there. So we'll not get involved. We hit a king here. So let's bet. I'll do half pot. And 7 blinds here. Just give him a little bit of a think. Not loving the 8, of course, but we do have to get some value from worse king, I feel like. So we're gonna bet a little bit and hope he didn't just check raise us randomly with an 8. Beautiful, really nice. Nice value bet. Let's see what he had. He had king 9. So I think that was pretty close to max value. Maybe a few blinds up. I mean, maybe even all the way up to pot, but I don't feel like that makes so much sense when we can still be beat a lot. So beautiful little value bet. Let's keep it coming. We have a positive bankroll now. That's one little victory of the day. A small victory, but a victory nonetheless. King 9 gonna mug it there, even though it's a good price. Here we're against the biggest fish in the pool, and we hit a pair. But this is too wild, so we take it down. Yeah. Let's not talk too much about it. I think we just get more stupid. Here it's super tight players. So I don't want to play king 4. Let's wait for better hands against opponents like that. And we can open this one, but let's see if we get a chance to. We do. And he can get it. So this guy is a really fun player, but not today. Not today. Let's call. And we might be good here, but yeah, it's a funny one. So I think we just check call and probably check call also the turn. We have queens on the other table, which is cool. Queens are nice. I kind of want to show you the queen's hand. Oh, that's so annoying. Yeah, let's look at the queen hand. Way more exciting. Hoping they didn't hit an ace somehow. Yeah. So we just win a little bit there. We can't really get value when there's an ace on the board, sadly. 2 J's. That must be pretty good. Let's see if we can get some funk. Okay. No action. Slowly chipping away at the loss. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. So I'm just gonna call here. Yeah, this is a bit stupid, but don't want to start check raise bluffing with no equity whatsoever, so he will have it. We have a beautiful hand here. one that could call a raise, I would say. There's a spade, there's a draw, so let's see what sizing he goes for. The 5 of spade could be cool. Right, so we could raise here, but we never have a 5, so it doesn't really make much sense. So I think we just call. Oh, 5 of spade. Anyone? I think I wanna. He bets. I will jam actually here, because if he has an ace, right, he has to call with an ace, and then we can hit a spade. I don't think he has 6s ever. They wouldn't free bet pre. So please, spade. Yes! Let's go, dude. That's fucking max value right there. Let's go. So lucky. 5 of spades. Oh my god. I was like, that would be the dream if we hit that. Wow. Nice. More of those, please. More of those. So fucking nice. Poor guy, man. He's like, yeah, but I mean, I have an ace. How can I fold? Whew. It was a free roll anyway. Like, he couldn't win it. At best, we chop it there. So that's so fucking awesome. We have a strange one here because this is a limp, but it's a very tight guy. But I mean, king queen, we can't just like limp it, right? So I'm gonna start betting here. I'll check because my hand is too good, and then I will bet half pot, I think, into a set of deuces. Right. That just quick called the flop. I've never seen anyone call so quick with a set. And there's a flush draw. He's like, I don't need any protection. I'm just chilling. Just a set of deuces. Just vibing. So funny. I should remember to label him before he runs away. So this is just a fish. Tight fish. Okay, gonna check here. And I will start betting a little bit on a 9 here. Not loving the 8, of course. We lose to a lot. Yeah. Like that, for example. Oh man, beautiful to win that pot. It's really huge. Really huge. Open ace queen here. We completely whiff. And it hits both their range quite well. So with a bet like this, we're just gonna spectate the action. There will be none. Right. Hey, welcome to whoever's out there chilling on YouTube, watching the stream. We just begun, played for 40 minutes, and we're playing like great, but lost 2 flips. So here is the funny spot, right? Of course, queens, you're like, oh, shouldn't you just jam all in? But this guy is like incredibly tight at his pre-flop free bets. And he's like doing it against under the gun. So I'll just do this and then probably fold, because I think ace king is like the best he can have here, because we block ace queen. So I mean, this can still be tens, can be ace jack suited, I guess ace 10, but we call one more. Not loving it. If he goes for a big bet here, I'll just do a nitty fold. Yeah, because I think he has aces or a king here a lot. So let's hope for a check. Yeah, this is big enough. Like, yeah, this is just an exploitative. Like, it's just a read that he has been incredibly tight in his pre-flop. So I think we just take it down. Like, are you saying he's bluffing with ace 10 here? He wouldn't value bet a jack, so it's it's just, yeah, GG. I'm really happy to play it like that, because I think often I would just jam and we lose to kings there. You might think that's the most nitty thing you've ever seen, but I believe that is the way to go about it. I believe that's the way to go about it. Queen Jack. Nice. Take it down. So one double up and we would be in the green. That would be nice. Be real nice. We can call this one. Hit an ace. And check call probably. Two big blinds. Let's call. And check. The 7 is nice. 3 is insignificant. I think just check and win. Nice. Over here, we turn a pair and we have a flush draw. So we have quite some outs. Question is if we have enough outs to call this. So there's still a lot of bluffs in this range. I don't think he value bets a queen like this, but we have to call and fold, of course, to the river. Or hope that his, yeah, wow. So it was a bluff, semi-bluff, but lucky we didn't hit a heart there, because then we would lose a lot of money. So let's try and open this one. Nice. I'll bet big here. As crazy as it seems, but this guy doesn't fold much. So I think it's worth trying to do that, not just with our bluffs, but also with a funny hand. To build the pot a little bit. We have ace-jack suited. Okay, so yes, of course I'll raise it, but this guy loves 4-betting. He loves it, does it constantly. So I'm a little bit worried. And sadly our hand just has to fold, I think. Nice. Okay, so we do hit quite a lot here. Enough that I wanna bet. And if we get raised here, we can call. So the king is interesting. We can check or we can bet quite big. I think I like checking just because I'm multi-tabling right now. And then probably just fold to any bet here. I don't see many hands that we beat. Yes, here he re-raised pre, which he's a very, very tight player. And then he goes for quite a large bet, but he always does that. So I think I have to call one more. And we'll see if he bets also on the turn. He doesn't do that much. So if he does, I will give him credit. Right, so question is, does he check his draws? I mean, I check, of course. I don't think we get value from anything. I hope he has 9s. But if he bluffs here, okay, let's think about it. So I blocked the 10 of diamonds. So this is ace queen of diamond, or ace jack of diamond, or queen jack of diamond, or a king that checked flop. But why would you check flop with a king there? So I think this could be a bluff. But it's a wonky one because, like, do I ever fold a king here? It's difficult. That's a difficult one. Okay. So it's like ace queen, ace jack, jack with a diamond. I think there's a lot of, like, he wouldn't do this with a king, would he? that size. So it's only diamonds and we block the diamond. I think I want to go for it. Wow. Okay, so I think it's a mistake he doesn't bluff the turn there. I think he's supposed to do that with aces, but it works out in this specific scenario because he just gives me an extra free card. So if I do have diamonds there, he's just fucking himself over quite a lot. So it's a mistake of him not to bet the turn, but that makes him win because I don't think he has something that strong. I'm like, oh, he won't be value betting a king, and of course he wouldn't have aces because, like, that would be crazy. So just unlucky. I'm happy I just called tens there pre, because you technically I think you're supposed to jam them pre. Okay. So we have ace king also. Here I'll go for one bet. Nice. Take it down. Okay. So back down to 17. We were close though. He makes it 10, which he loves to do. I don't have many hands on this guy. And when we're not suited, I think we just jam, hoping for a fold. Or ace queen suited to randomly make a heroic call. Nice. Take that one down. Oh, man, tough to run into aces there. Tens versus aces. Right, so this is like a fold in theory, but this guy has been free betting way too much. So, and I don't want to 4-bet bluff. I think I just call and then check. And when he bets big here, we will let him have it. I mean, I could of course check raise, but it doesn't really make sense. We have a 10, we have an ace, but like, do we really have enough here? Yeah, actually, I'll call once. And on the queen, I think I kind of want to lead. Oh, but you should just never bluff into fish. He's gonna jam on me now, isn't he? Please give me a jack. Please. Please. Right, so I don't have any fold equity. He has probably king jack or some shit, and we just lose. I don't think he has clubs that like. I don't think he has a queen. Don't bluff, noobs. Like rule 1, just let them bet into you when you have a good hand, and otherwise fold. Okay, a little bit of calibrating here. Just gotta tune in. Let's fold sixes and the small and try again. Ace king. How are we supposed to play it? Let me know. Well, that's nice. King queen. Any takers? Let's bet big here. Hope he has an ace. Let's bet big again. I mean, I don't think he has 2 pair because they would free bet. So let's just go for it here. He could have ace free randomly. And now we just jam. Actually, let's go like this. Right, okay. Cool. A little bit of chips coming our way there. little bit of chips. It's always motivating going into stream, watching someone who's down $17 and be like, yeah, cool. Wow, how do you do it? let me watch and play. I wonder what our EV is for the day. Oh, it's actually it's pretty accurate. We're gonna free bet queen 10. Nice. Nice. Opening king queen here. Not loving this flop because it's a very tight player and he doesn't free bet his aces, so there's gonna be a lot of aces in his range. The king is beautiful. It means that we can now bet. Of course, you can still have king queen, but we have to get some value from an ace. Hopefully not ace 5. So that's a bit sickening. Just from his stats, he's done this one time in 56 opportunities. So can we fold? Yeah, we can fold. Let's do that. Here we free bet the guy from under the gun, so he doesn't hit this flop at all. Neither do we, but I don't think he cares. So we'll go. I'm not loving this because this guy's Mr. 4-bet and he's super funky. So let's see what sizing he chooses. Mr. 4-bet, what do you have for us today? Nice. Okay. He didn't feel like it. Queen Jack. It's mugget. Muggety mug. Wait, what? Ah, okay, I was looking at the wrong stat. Okay, so now I see we should be down $8, not 17. Looking at our all-in adjusted loss of the day. So unlucky in our flips so far. Let's call this, and we will call a c-bet. That's below pot with a double funk. Loving the 9. Gonna bet small here. The 7 is not great, but I'll check and let him bluff. I mean, we lose to ace queen, and that's about it. Nice. And split with that. So here we free bet this guy, and this guy comes along for the ride. We do hit an ace, so I think I want to bet for value, but I'm really worried to be behind here. Yeah, I don't think we're ahead here. So let's see if we can find a check, and hopefully, it's a wild fucking hand, dude. Yeah, I have to fold ace jack here. You think it's insane, but oh my fucking god, dude. We just folded the best hand to 2 complete idiots. Let me just... Yeah. Wow. That's really frustrating. That is really frustrating. What a stupid call, and what a stupid attempt to steal the pot with nines there. Like, super brain dead. Wow. Down 20 now. And we are bluff catching on the left table. Losing. I'll just call here. Don't really feel like donking. We have aces. Let's hope for the best. Against Mr. 4-bet, but he doesn't. Okay. I think you could still have ace king here, but we have to try and get some value. So I'll bet like this. Nice. So down 20 now. Down 20. Insane, just cold calling nines. And then also calling flop. And then also betting river. Holy shit. So here, I think a small bet gets it through enough that we can just do that. And yep, no need to overcomplicate it. Here we open ace jack. In the same position as before. I'll check. He bets half pot quite quick. I'll just let him have that one actually, I think. Had he bet smaller, I would not be so scared, but it was a fast bet. Here, let's just dunk on him. See how he replies. Don't mind it. King 7, you could raise. Let's call once. Hit a king. He goes large. He goes large quick also. And he's a tight player. And I don't think he would do this. So let's give him credit for an ace there. Perhaps even ace 9. This guy loves to raise. Not today though. Ace king. Let's get it. Ace king. So we can check. And we'll call most sizes. So here I want to go big and then probably big again. Yeah. Queen king. That decided to not free bet and not c bet. So I was just excluding that from his range. But when he does have that, we shouldn't start bluffing. Right. Yeah, frustrating. Really hard to read players in this stake. Could have any two. At least that's how it feels like. So let's bet here. Probably get a fold. No? 5 is a little bit scary. I think I want to bet half pot. And if he raises me here, oh, come on, dude. Oof, okay, we get really lucky. Over here we see just Mr. C-bet firing it off. And I wonder if he's gonna go again. There's a lot of bluffs, so we have to call half pot. Really not our day, dude. Really not our fucking day. Come on. Come on. I'll see bet. And if he raises, which he does a lot, we'll fold. When he doesn't raise, I think he has a queen. And we can get a queen to fold on the river, I'm pretty sure. Nice. Yeah. So he doesn't have a king there. I can just see he free bets too much or check raises too much on the flop. And since he doesn't do it, like surely he doesn't have top pair. So that's the nice part about someone who overdoes something, that you can use it like reverse. Please just jam on me. I'm so ready. I'm a bit tilted. I just want to run my equity. Let's take this one down with queen 9. Nice. Works as expected. I mean, I wonder how it's always like this in the beginning of every stream. I just lose $20 and then I spend like 3-4 hours trying to grind it up again. It's really like a curse. It's really like a curse. So yeah, I guess we streamed 1 hour now. We just hit the 1 hour mark with like 500 hands. Tight open, but of course with our hand, we wanna free bet. Hope not to get 4-bet. Fold to this. Bad luck. Bad luck. Oh, ace queen, king queen. Which one will it be? Let's make this 7 and face a 4-bet very often. So an out of position 4-bet, but he does this a lot. Like he loves 4-betting, so I have to call with his hand. It would be too stupid not to. He does it with 10s and 9s also here. We're probably gonna get stacked now, which is a bit annoying. The 10 makes ace jack get there, king 10. And he just jams. Oh, fucking annoying, dude. Can I fold this? This could be jacks. This could honestly be jacks. So what are we? It could ace queen. It could be aces. We blocked aces though, so it's probably kings. Oh, this is so annoying. Yeah, he never fires the. Oh, but this is the turn. The 4-bet. So we're hoping for jacks, right? Like what else would 4-bet and not have a set at this point? So we have to put it down, and that's so annoying. Sick. Really fucking sick. Happy I laid down though. Like part of me really wants to call there, but so frustrating. We're just getting ripped right now. So down 30 now. I think ace queen has to be in my range there in a 4-bet, because when he over 4-bets so much, like it's just super frustrating. Like I don't think there's much to say about it. It's just very unlucky. Very unlucky. Let's try and steal this one. Yeah, we've really just been getting cooler and cooler and cooler. It feels like even the first hand was like where we ran into aces randomly. So sick. So sick. So we get a small c-bet, and we call. And I wonder what sizing he's gonna go for here. We pick up queens. So somewhat okay. Actually, let's look at queens here, which is scary. I wonder if we're too deep to jam or if we just call it. Like he goes 9. Like that's quite the sizing. Let's call. Oh, I wonder if we're gonna get stacked off by aces here. We just have to check call, check call, check call. And hope there's no ace. So call. The king, yeah, just sucks. Either he has aces and he bets, or he has ace king and he gets there. Yeah, so just no way out there. Cool. Oh man, fucking insane right now. So frustrating. It's getting cooler and cooler. Down 30 in an hour. It's a really insane challenge. I mean, we have to do it, of course, but I'm not loving this spot. Because, nice. That's the guy I'm worried about there. Cool. Nice to actually win one of those. $30 bigs, dude. 30 bigs. Sorry, dollars. Even better. Okay, this is a super fish. So let's hope he just calls this jam. I could just call to get him in the pot, but kind of want to do this instead and hope for the best. Call, please, call. I know you want to. Okay, so green. We pick up a little bit his chips, but it's like, I think less than rake. So we probably just, yeah, we lose. Lose 0.2 big blinds there. Crazy. We hit a pair here, but not enough to bet. I think I'd rather check call. And now we need a little bit of protection. So let's start betting. Noise. Here, fish and unknown, so I have to call. And then check fold. Sick session. Super sick session. I guess we ISO with 4s. I don't really know what to do there. Right. So that's a diamond. Let's bet that. That's one more diamond. Let's check it back. I mean, we don't have the board. We have a better diamond, but that was just a tilt call. Like, of course, I don't expect to win ever there. I was just so tilted. Kind of want to call. Think we're supposed to, but not really worth it. Okay, what is going on right now? What is so off? I can't tell. I mean, it's only 500 hands, so maybe I shouldn't get too crazy about it, but it just feels quite insane right now. how much bullshit is going on. So much random stuff. Okay, big bet. We just let it go. Don't want to free bet into a tight guy there. Really so tired of running bad in this challenge and playing bad. Like, it's been maybe 6,000 hands and still at a point where we have been losing. I feel like after that many hands it should surely be positive. So let's bet big here. 6.8 sounds good. Nice. Queen Jack against the fish. Please give me a lot of green cards right now. Oh, it would be so awesome, like two super fish. That's a bit late now. Can't really use them for much anymore. Just gonna fold. Don't want to bluff into people like that. So you can have it, sir, with your little click raise. Okay, let's let go of the tilt. Try to focus a bit here. Focus up, focus up. Ace Queen against a tight open here. Of course, still gonna raise it. I'll be folding to this. Exploitative, he's super tight. So just unlucky to raise ace queen into kings or aces there. Probably kings since we blocked the ace. Very unlucky. Very unlucky, dude. I've been folding to 5 out of 6 4-bets this session. That's crazy. I mean, I don't think it's insane because people underbluff it. Like, it's super underbluffed, but it just like goes to show how every time I have had a nice hand to free bet, we get 4-bet. So here we hope to win this pot because this is an ultra fish. So I try to isolate. Hope that we hit some blue cards or a disguise straight, something like that. 5 is doable. Let's start betting. And let's check, because he could have an 8, definitely, and then bet small here. Nice. Here we can check once, just because I don't even know what we get value from here, but I mean, it's a fish. If he has a 10, is that? What would call there? Kings? Ace king. Alright, so he just thought we were playing board. Sure, I mean, it makes sense. So welcome to you people watching right now. It's a horrible stream right now. We are losing. Gotten really unlucky, a lot of coolers. But let's see if we can't turn it around. I'm confident. We bump up queen 10 here, not too big, because I think this is enough to get fold equity if he doesn't have something. And yeah, let's see. And if we get 4-bet, we are also out there a little cheaper. so it's okay for me. Yep. Yes. I wonder. I don't know, man. Here against the fish, I want to always c-bet because otherwise he just starts to spaz out, and I don't really want to give him an opportunity to do that. So let's just start betting. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So we are negative 16 in the bankroll. Thank you. What's up? What's up, Batch? Thank you. Yeah, again, it's one of those days, dude. Fucking insane. I played for an hour and we're already down 3 buy-ins. Like, it's really insane. Here we see bet. Nice. Yeah, I really need it today, dude. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm playing like a tight, solid game, but yet I just keep running into it here. And then lost a big hand to begin with. I mean, normally here I'm supposed to not lead, but it's a very fishy player, so I will lead. Hope to get some value from an 8 or 6. Yeah, but as you saw yesterday, like it's just a few hands and the session can be green all of a sudden. So let's stay positive, stay confident. I'll check here. Sorry, it's just looking away. So with a gut shot, we should probably start bluffing this one. And hope for nice. So take that one down. Probably the best hand anyway, I would assume. But fives. Nice. Small few pots here and there. That's important. Because when we do double up, we want to have a big stack so we can get it all. Here I'm not loving it, but I have to raise. This guy has been raising every other hand, so I kind of want to 4-bet. But I just also don't think he has the fold equity, so I might actually just let it go. Yeah, even though it's very tempting to do so. We get a call, and we hit a king. So I will be betting half pot here. I think, yeah. Yeah, this guy, he never folds anything in his life. So we can chill. If he has a queen, he's gonna call every street, almost no matter what the sizing is. So I'm pretty sure we can go 11. Get a call from queen, jack, or whatever. Still a little bit worried. Nice. Okay, we just take it down. Beautiful. A few chunks going my way there. It's nice. Ace 5, fun hand. Not loving this spot, but of course gotta try and steal. With Ace 5, need to have some bluffs in there. Right, so I mean, yeah, I think I have to do this. And he's gonna raise me a lot here. So the quick call is interesting, right? Because I think I have to bet again here. We don't really have showdown. We have a gutter. He could have, yeah, and here we just let it go. I don't want to bluff 3 times into this guy. He has a queen here always, I think. Or 10s. Really, really frustrating session. Super frustrating. We open 6s here. comes ace king. So I want to stab once. Wrapping, being uncapped here. But of course, none of that shenanigans. Here we have a guy that is like a super noob. So we can go 12, I think, and still get a call or a jam. And I will check jam here. Because when he pots it, I hope he has a 10. Yep, there you go. So no king. Nice. Let's go, dude. So that's one of the best ways to win money there is just check jam, because when he has something, he's not going to let it go. Because when he sees the check, he's like, yeah, I have the best hand. And that thought, he just can't let go of it. It's too difficult. So it's a nice exploit instead of start betting there, like a third, and then they call a third, and then a little bit more, and then hope you don't get all outdrawn and shit, and then it's an overcard. It's just check jam. Or you can go super small. Sometimes that works as well. They will raise it up. So nice. A little bit of chips back. It's always beautiful. Here we're gonna call a free bet. No, we're not. Okay. Whew. Ace jack. Ace jack. Let's bump that up. Of course. Right. So I think I want to go half pot here. And here, let me just think about that for a moment, actually. I think I'll go half pot again. He could have king 10. With the 8, it's interesting. Like, we could jam here. Because I think he has, like, if he has king 10, good job to him, but let's do it. Hope for the best. Nice. My first bluff today, and it actually works. That is nice. Here we hit top pair, so I'm gonna lead half pot. And then I will check. And hope he starts bluffing away. Don't expect him to have 7s. I think there's a lot of spades here. And it's a fun player. You could have a better 9, but like, I'm really worried about it. So here, I think I check call. I have to. Nice. Super nice to check that one down, dude. Let's go. Let's go. They call me Mr. Bluff Catcher. Here, I'm supposed to check because we don't really get much value from much, but he's just a fish that overcalls. Nice. So back down to only being minus 20. That is really cool. That's really cool. And yeah, let's keep that going. Here we can check raise. We can also call. Let's see what the action is. Half pot. I don't want to raise. That's nice. So now we can start betting. And yeah, I don't want to bluff him off a queen here. I mean, unless I raise right now, because like half pot. But I think he's too fishy to know to fold. So if he has like king queen here, he wouldn't fold. I don't think so. So if he was a little better, I might bluff him there. But that's stupid. You should not try and bluff. Ace queen. It's a hand. That is an hand. Let's make it 7. 7. And see what the action is around the block here. Don't 4-bet, please. Okay, this sucks because he's a calling station, so I don't have any fold equity, so I don't start bluffing. Oh, hello everyone on Twitch, just randomly grouping in here. So big bet. Yeah, I mean it's quite bluffy when I check back so quick, right? His range doesn't really have any of this bullshit. It could be 10 jack, you know. It could be a worse ace, but we sort of block all his bluffs, really. So let's fold this one, and we would have hit a queen. Yay. Right, so the reason I don't see bet there is just because I can see on the HUD that he never folds. Like, he's just so sticky, and free bets. So better just to check when we miss, and when we do hit it, we just bet very thinly for value. So that's the exploit against players like that. Even though it's really infuriating and very, you gotta be really patient, because it's just waiting until you have that hand and then going for it. Yeah. Nice to see some people tuning in here on Twitch. So what you're looking at is a day of -2 buy-ins, which is quite annoying, but that is how the day has been going. Can't do much about it. I ran really poor in the beginning, and then some other hands, and I think I played really nicely. So this guy free bets too much, but I have a shitty hand to look him up with. But we're deep, so I could also consider 4-betting. Yeah, that's my conclusion. King 10 is the perfect hand to do it with. Fold or 4-bet. I don't want to call that one. That would just be silly. It's too weak. So it's like a polar range, creating it there, which you shouldn't adapt too much in these stakes, I think. But just that specific scenario with this specific guy free betting too much, and we're really deep. So even if he calls, like we have some stuff going on. Yeah, I don't mind it. Okay, let's keep it going. King Queen. I'm getting a bit greedy right now. Normally I would like cash out when I have 2.5 buy-ins and then just sit down again with 100 big blinds. But when we're in the minus, I'm like, yeah, but one double up and then we'd be there. So this is a bit of a silly c-bet, but because it's a silly player, I think it works fine. He's supposed to call that, I would say, a lot, or check raise on that flop. But in the stake, we can just do this. Nice. King Jack suited here is a funny one. I would love to get heads up with the small blind. Or I will raise this guy. Okay, 2.7, a little bit worrying, right? When he starts going for some frisky custom size. But we still raise, and luckily we still hold, or win it. King Queen here. I'm not gonna free bet this guy. Too tight. Let's defend here. Ace free. We hit a pair. Yeah, what to say here? So I was thinking, like, if we hit an ace, are we then happy? And I'm not sure we are, because he could have a better 2-pair, or he could still have King 10. That would be in his range. I can see on his stats, like, he opens quite wide. He's tight, but he's just tight in a really weird spread out way. So his range looks the same on all boards. He also c-bets too little, meaning he never really c-bet bluffs. So I don't assume he has a queen here. He could have a jack still. So I don't want to start like collecting value from his draws, you know. So we'll just check and let him play his play. So I assume, yeah. So his ace king gets there. His jack 10. Anyway, he was probably ahead. I don't see us winning against anything but ace 9 here. And he wouldn't check down ace 9, I think. So we just fold to any bet sizing. Wow. Is this ace 9 or deuces? Let's see. Ace 9, yeah. So he had ace 9. That's incredibly lucky, and I'm a bit confused he didn't bluff that on any street. But that's the nice thing about stats like that. When I can see he never bluffs, like, I also know that when he does bet, just get out of the way. No point in giving him any action. So that was a really cool hand there. Happy to see that work out the way it did. Yes. Raising up 4s here. Gonna fold to a free bet. Nice. Nice. Okay. Just $20 more and we are in the green. Nice. Okay, I feel like my game is really good right now. It's quite precise. A lot of small adjustments and shit and reads. I'm not loving this spot because he calls everything, this guy. Even 4-bets a lot, and we have to call 4-bet with Jack 10, but you can't just fold Jack 10 suited there. Maybe I can, I don't know. Yeah, I'm yapping. Hope you can use it for anything. 10-8, gonna let it go. Here, call or raise. I think Ivor is fine. I'll just call and then check fold when we don't have any diamonds or anything. Don't want to call. Don't want to check raise when we don't, like, we can't really collect any equity. So half pot even. See, these are the cards we would have loved to see on the flop. Ace 10. Gonna bump that up to 10 against an unknown player. That seems tight. So tight that I wouldn't really be so sure I was ahead here. But let's bet it once and check the second street, I think. And let's see if he bets here. Right, so there's like 10 jack, there's king jack, there's that's probably about it, right? 8 9 maybe, but we have to call. The 6 is beautiful. Ace jack now splits, but I don't think I want to bet here. I don't think I get much value. Nice. So he gives up with whatever he had. It's really beautiful. I'll tell you what he had. He had king jack. That let's call this one. Nice. He just bet 1 big blind on every street there. So take down a little pot. Beautiful. That's nice. So now only $16 down. I think, like, if we just put enough hands in, it's always gonna go that way. That's my experience with my play. Oof, what a flop, baby. Do I ever check this? I think I have to check it. Do I raise? Nice. If there's a heart, it kills our action completely. So I think we just check. He goes 10. So I can't lose the hand unless he rivers a straight flush and he has the cards for it. I think I just wanna call and then maybe bet big. Right? If he has 2 pair here. Nice. Wow. What a flop, dude, and what an action. Yeah, I think it was bluffy enough that, like, if I start betting or like raising him on either the flop or the turn, I think we just get him out of the pot. But I'm worried he wouldn't, like, bluff on the river. Cool, it's only $14 now. Let's keep it going. Over here, we are a little deeper and we get a little smaller. I was gonna say so I could call or 4-bet, but we're not gonna do that. Instead, this guy's gonna do it, and we'll probably see a call. This guy loves to call. He's a sucker. Oh, would I love to see that flop. Ooh, pot. Yes, wonder if that was kings or aces or queens. One of the 3, definitely. I'm hating this spot. I mean, I'm supposed to raise, but this guy just 4-bets too much. So we don't have much fold equity. So I'm actually gonna let it go. Again, same hand. Yeah, I think that's the right decision. Theoretically, of course, it's like a steal. With ace-5 there, we block their nuts, and we have a lot of playability on the flop, but it's just when we don't have the fold equity, then that play becomes a bit whack. I'm gonna 4-bet this guy. Or am I? Let me think a bit about it. No, I think I like doing that. It's a good hand to do it with, and he's been too wild. He is too wild. Free betting too much. He's gonna jam. Well, but ooh, nice, beautiful. Okay, everything just going our way right now. Our bluffs, our value bets, everything working. Okay, so here he had a long tank, so I want to check it back. Not loving the heart, and then try to get a little bit of value here from a 10. Okay, let's go over here and bump up jacks to 15 because we need quite some fold equity. He had a 10, by the way, on the other board. Whoa, what is good? He's gonna call. He's gonna call. So what the okay, so check fold here. No way I'm ever winning this. Yeah, I don't see much point in doing anything but just check folding the whole way here. I'm sorry if and they show us the king. Just jam pre. Yes, that is just how it is. A little bit frustrating, of course, with jacks, but don't want to start betting there. And I don't think he has the balls to bluff his whatever he might have. So I like to play on all streets, but super frustrating. And then they show us a king. King 6, I'll just fold here. Ace jack, let's go. So now we are so deep on both tables that if we get one double up, we could be in the green for the day, which, holy shit, that'd be nice. But at least our bankroll is back to a positive. It was a crazy start to the stream. Okay, so let's see here. I almost have no hands on this guy, so I don't want to like jam it in his face, even though that could be an option. And it might actually be the option. But he makes it 11, which is just a little bit frisky. Here we have some runner stuff and overcards, so we can definitely call like up to 7. Okay, interesting. So when he checks, I'm a little bit confused about what that means. I think that means I have to start bluffing, because he probably has a better hand than me often. And if he check jams, it's just bad luck. Get a little advertisement there. Hello to the ads. Yes. So I think that is just 10s or 9s there, or jack 8 that somehow spazzed out, or we'll never find out. Never find out. I could check it back, but I just had no hands on the guy, so I didn't think it was like a sneaky trap check. A7, playable. Let's see what action we get. Gonna fold this one. Not good enough, this hand. We need better. So now we have a negative bankroll again. It's always funny when that happens. We owe money. That's the that's what's going on. I'm not too worried. I think actually let's spectate this hand, because it's in a super fish. Meaning that if there's a king now, we're gonna win a whole buy-in. Right, so interesting. So we're gonna bet big here. Nice. Take it down. Here, I hate this spot because I have to raise it, but this guy is Mr. 4-bet. He loves that shit. He loves it. So let's see. Nice. That's one down. And this guy is very capped when he just calls here. so capped that we have to try and bet once here. I don't think many aces just calls pre, and I have all the aces. That's beautiful. Nice. Over here, deep enough to make 4 free a call. Oof. Very interesting. So we have an open-ended, or double gutter, I guess it's called. He checks, which he does very often. So I think we can actually start leading here and hope to just get a fold. Nice. Beautiful. Take it down with 4 high. Over here I'm dreaming about a family pot, but ooh, okay. An 8. Anyone? Don't bet pot. Nice. Check. Check. It's a funny one. The 9 is not great. 2 big blinds. So it's too expensive for us to try and hit an 8 for this price. But it's very tempting with this guy. Even if everyone calls, I think it's not good enough of a price. Wouldn't have hit it. Let's park that thought. Okay, ace king suited. Not the worst. Let's open it. And face no action. $16 left. Doable. Ace king here. Let's get it. I'm ready. You can erase me. Let's put 200 big blinds in the middle. Okay, I'll make it 10 here. And he likes to 4-bet. Nice. Which would have been scary. Would have been scary. I think I have to raise 7s here. I'm not loving it. Nice. Here we probably have a check raise. It's just this guy bets way too much, but I don't want to check raise. Just absolute trash. Yeah, not enough fold equity. We need just a little bit. Maybe like if we have some stuff going on there. Some runner action or high card or 10-9 off. Not a hand you want to check raise too often. Okay, ace king again. 200 blinds deep. Let's see if we can get anybody to bite. Nope. No one. No one. So we fold to a free bet this time. I don't want to 4-bet this guy like every hand. At some point he's gonna pick up on it, and it's. But it is interesting though. He goes 7.5. Last time he went 8, but when he went 8, he folded to a 4-bet. So I don't know. It's just worth noting. But of course we just have a shitty hand, so no point in starting to do too much shenanigans there. Yeah. $15. So that means we halved our loss. We were down 30 at some point. But now we actually have a positive bankroll. That's huge. But as you see, we started the day with like $16 or something like that. So a little bit whack to be down to $1 now. But it is what it is. So King Jack is normally a call, but this guy has never ever free bet the button before. Oh, but we're also really deep. Because we're deep, I'll take the bait and assume he just always has an ace. We do have the good spade, but he also never c-bets. Like, so all this combined, I think we just have to let it go. Yeah. It's a little bit funky, and maybe if that's how I play post-flop, then I maybe shouldn't call pre-flop, if you know what I mean, but yeah. I don't know, I think it's okay. When we're so deep, it's a hand that can get a lot of value in funky ways if we do turn a straight somehow. Okay. So not really too many hands right now to talk about. It's a dry season. But we're sitting on 200 big blinds on both tables. Oh, so 10s here and 5s also. 10s is interesting. So this guy loves to c-bet, so we can let him do that with all his bluffs. Wow, okay, so when he doesn't c-bet, it's either a set that's like trying to be a little tricky with it, or it's just complete trash. Over here, we can raise or we can call. I think it's fine just calling. And then check. Yeah, so we probably just lose here. I don't imagine he bluffs in the beginning, like, so I think we're just done. I think that's, it would be like 7-8, you know. Jack 10 could bluff, like, in any case we are just out of there with 2 5s. And blocking one of the hearts. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, please open. Please open. This guy's super tight and is under the gun open, and he never folds to free bet. Would have been the ideal customer, but not today. Let's see who else wants to play some cards with me here. This is nice because this guy is not folding enough to 4 bets. So when I make it 21, I expect that he is more likely to call than other players. I mean, he folds a lot, of course, but just expect him to be more likely to call. So that's beautiful, but we need him to call still, you know. Nice, okay, good. So if he hits a set of 10s or whatever here, of course, nice hand to him, but we have to just go every street with this hand, I think. Yeah. Right, so he calls the 4 bet. So this is probably jacks or queens or kings from which we just try to get lucky here, not 10s. Please don't. Okay. So I don't know what that was, but in any case, we pick up a huge pot. Really nice. I was like 30 big blinds plus. Huge. You could argue for betting small there, but I think an overpair has a really hard time folding to something that looks a little bit bluffy. So gonna fold ace 10 on that board, but here we're super deep, so I'm not loving this spot, but of course I gotta raise it up and even call the 4 bet, right? Okay, so not the ideal board. He calls quite quickly, which is most likely like, you know, ace queen or whatever. So I think I like just 1 c-bet, take it down from like his 10s and 9s, so like just get it over with before he starts picking up equity or bluffing. Nice, beautiful. So I guess we did have the best hand there. Yeah. Don't know, I guess, I don't know actually what's the correct play. Okay, this is interesting. So we get a little funny one. So he shouldn't have too many 7, 8, and 10s when he does that. Yeah. So now it's a little bit not so nice. 2 we can call. 4 we can call. Ace 10. Over here we have queens, but I don't know what to think about this one. Like, let's try and bet it. Cool. We get value from something. I didn't really have all the thought process to like think it through right now, like what we're actually trying to get value from. But he had pocket 5s, so I guess that's nice. So what are we down now? 13.8. That's doable. That's very doable. I think we can get that back. We can still end the stream on a green number. Yeah. King 10 is a hand that I will 4-bet probably here against the button. Nope. Okay. It's just from his stats. That is very likely outcome. Queen Jack. Oh. And maybe even more interesting. Here we have 2 jacks. Well, take it down, take it down. Cool flop. Don't have many hands on this guy. So when he leads, I assume he has it. Nice to see a club out there. Let's see what sizing he goes for. 3 we can call, and now we just fold to an ace. Ooh, talking about ace. We have 2 over here. Hoping for a little bit of action. Let's make it 9. Just I don't want to scare him away. And he only goes 2. Yeah, so it looked a little bit weak. And when it's a little bit weak, I was like, hey, I'm weak too. Cool. So opening up queen deuce suited here, trying to steal. Nice, goes through. It's a fun hand to play post flop because you're gonna have to bluff a lot when you show up with such shit. Here I'm worried, but it's a fish. He's below starting stack. Like, we can hit a lot of cool stuff. I think he has an ace very often here, but also quite what's it called? Inflexible. What's the word? So we can just bet very small and we get him to fold anything but an ace. It's nice. Yeah, so a small risk for a big reward. Here it could be a fun check raise, but I think he just wins with like a 5. I was gonna say yes, he has a 5. Don't want to start bluffing there. Yeah, maybe I should have actually, now I think about it. But it's not the end of the world. Small pot. Over here we get a limber and we hit a pair. Pairs are good. So we will call once, call twice, and then fold. His bluffs get there. Ace queen, ace 10, queen 10, shit like that. I think in many ways, like when you see fish in the stake, like do that where they just bet one big blind, you should like consider it as a check. I mean, that's how you should like play around it. Nice, take that one down. So when he just checks there, I'm like, okay, we have a pair. No bueno. Queen 4. $14. Come on. Come on. Just a few hands. Just a few hands. We have 2 10s. Let's make some magic here. call, free bet, call, call. That's my guess. That is my guess. Would be quite cool, right? Wow. Am I a wizard? And a call. That's actually quite insane. Oh, he didn't call. So this is really an interesting spot. Because we do have the spade. Some runner. Not happy about it. He goes quite small. So I don't want to start racing here. I think that's a bit too weak. He could have king jack, but like actually we should definitely raise this one. Yeah, let's try. So now we lose to spades, which is like specifically king jack of spades, which he doesn't have, and then sets. So I think we can check, and if he jams, okay, he doesn't jam. Calling. The queen is nice. Now we only lose to aces or ace queen. Or of course the spades that we talked about, but I don't assume they're too much in there. So I think maybe we just have to jam here, hope we don't lose. Oh my god, I thought about that hand and I was like, no way. Fucking yes, dude. Fucking yes. What a fucking steal. What a fucking steal. That's so lucky to hit the 10 there. Wow. Big wow. Okay, and already another putt. So we're still not in the green, but that was... What a huge hand. Nice. Let's go, dude. Let's fucking go. This is wild. Okay. Let's bet this one. And probably get check raised. No? Spade is nice. The quick call is a little bit funky, right? Because like, what does that mean? The ace, I don't think he has the balls to bluff it, but I think he does have a pair here. So I think I do need to get him off a 7, which is a little bit annoying, but like, it's just the reality. I have to bluff it, even though I might have the best hand already. Here, I mean, he loves check raising, so I don't want to bet unless I actually have something, and we have enough showdown to just check it down. He wins here, he has a 6. Yeah, I'm not gonna bluff him off a 6 there. Again, this guy was too happy calling every bet ever, so it's fine. We miss, we don't bet. Whoa. Oh my god, I really want to call this. I mean, I'm not gonna do it, of course. Look at the stacks to the left of me, but like, just imagine going in there with freeze. Wow. Here we're against a fish, and we hit top pair. That means value. Nice, dude. Nice. So the bankroll is in a positive again from where we started. We're gonna call this just because it's sizing and because it's a fish. So we are happy with this. We'll just I'll bet quite big, I think, here. And if he jams on me, yeah. So this is a little bit funny. Check. Yeah. So now we just fold. This is so milky. Kings. Yeah, I think I like every street there just because it's a fish. So over here we see bet, and we hit this shit, and I'm gonna check. So now he has an ace, he will win. A 6 will win. But I have all the aces, so he's not really supposed to lead much without an ace. Let's think this through. So he doesn't free bet to pre, so that means he has a lot of like small cards, not so many aces. Then he calls small here which is not too likely. So it could be like 6-4, you know, like 6-5. And then he overbets here. Wouldn't he just go small with a 6, like with an ace? So I think we have to let it go. I don't imagine he has worse than me here. That would be like deuces, right? Like, yeah, we let it go. Relative hand strength, even though we river a set, we also lose. Here, I'm not sure why I just called that. I was just a bit caught up in the previous hand. So I'm gonna fold here to that. Right, so $5 to go. Doable. Let's keep going. Insane, dude. Just run into this guy who has 9s. I wonder if he value bets that if I check back to him. Like, that was the big question. Should I jam myself or should I? Here, we are gonna make it 8. It's a bit symbolic. It's a fish. He's gonna call anyway if I make it 10. So I don't need to blow up the pot much more with like a hand that I'm not super comfortable playing. But also we just have so much fold equity here on the flop, so we need to free bet it still. This should take it down so often. And if he calls now, I think he has a queen. I think it's, yeah. So this is just always a better hand than mine. That's fine. So that's like 7 probably, right? Yes, $7 now. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Tens against 9s. He flops a set. All spades. He bets. I free bet. Wow. Turns to 10. I have a set. But there's straight possibilities. We're all scared to shit. And the river comes a queen. Ah, what a fucking run out, dude. That was quite wild. Quite fucking wild. Oh, we get an open jam here, which I will not call, but I hope he does. Queens. He had queens. I was gonna call if I was in the big blind. 100% there with king 6. I think that's good enough. Wow. Poor guy. Ace 10. Let's go for it. Okay, so we don't hit anything, and this guy has never folded. So let's check. Maybe if there's a hat out there, I'll see bet. But like when we're so like, right? So I still don't need to bet here. I think we just check. And oh, actually, let's look here. We have ace king, and we've been 4-bet bluffing this guy so much that I love to try and do this again. This is the 4th time we 4-bet him this session, and it's always been bluffs. So it would be nice to actually have it there. He's super suspicious of me, I could imagine. Yeah, I just folded to an overbet on the river there against the big blind. And he might have the better hand, but in any case, I don't hate it. We get out cheap. Let's watch the hand here with 7s. Oh. I mean, I would still call, but this means that this guy has an opportunity to like 4-bet, which he takes quite often. So we might just lose some chips here. Ooh, never mind. I will check raise here. I'm also nice. Wow, this is insane. This is actually quite crazy. He can still have tens, but I don't think so because he loves to 4-bet. So I think he would 4-bet tens, also freeway and against the fish. This guy could still have like over pairs. Please bet 6. Okay, so we do need a little bit of protection, I think. So I do want to raise it up. Maybe to 17. Oh, this is such an interesting spot. So I hope he just jams here with like aces. Yeah, he's got aces. Poor guy. Poor guy. Let's go. Fucking huge, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Insanely nice. Oh man, what a fish. I need to label him as such if I didn't. Just click raise. Oh man, he was so happy and he just clicks raise. And he sees the flop. He's like, yay. I have the highest pair. And then just is clicking more back and forth. We're so close to a break-even session, which is super annoying, but also just how it is sometimes. Gonna have losing sessions. We're running positive EV, so we must have lost some flips quite unluckily. Okay, here gonna bet because I don't have any showdown value. So this is bottom of our range. This is trash, and so we need to bet fold. Here lead pot. We just let it go, of course. Ooh, again tens in the under the gun. It's the hand we made a lot of money with at some point. Let's see if we can make some magic again. So we're sitting pretty deep here on both tables, which is a little bit risky, but I don't really mind right now. I feel like the tables are quite soft, so it also makes a lot of sense on a Sunday to be deep stacked, especially on a Sunday. Normally you want to reduce variance, but like here I just think it makes sense. Okay, interesting. So we completely whiff that board. Still want to bet, get some value if we do hit an ace or a king. We have enough showdown that, yeah. And if we get check raised, I mean, of course, I'm not loving it. Question is if we have to call it. I think we have to call. The 7 kills us completely, because now his 5 gets there, his 9-10. Oof. So, but on the other board we have a really interesting spot, because this is a free bet pot, and wow. Oh, I'm really worried about overvaluing my hand here. Oh, I hate that fucking shit. So now we just lose. Ace 5. He fucking turned. I just started betting big because I had 2 pair, which was great, and then he just turns a random 5 in his ace 5 that should have folded pre. Okay, so we need $10 again to break even. Back at square. Not 1, I would say. We've been down $30 today, but still back a few steps here. Yeah, we can call this. This is a strange guy. Just bets 1, and we're gonna call 1. He had a 9, so max value from him, I would say. Really good betting scheme there. Let's see. This is a very fishy player. He's been doing that with any 2 cards. So ace 3 is ahead. I don't want to raise because I don't have any fold equity. And let's see what sizing he goes for here. I'll check back, give him time to bluff with his missed hands and hope he doesn't have 8-9 here. King 9, there you go, max value. Really good exploit. So just I can see in his stats that he's a complete whiffer, like insane player. So, ooh, wow, who's this? Is this someone we should know? What does it say? Cicerone. I mean, I have 2,000 hands on this guy, but I don't know who he is. But he's a losing player, so I don't know why I labeled him like this. Anyway, ace king here. Gonna bet, and I expect a 4 bet a lot here. So let's get it all in. Okay, this worries me a little bit, of course, but it's also a fun player. That's like he could have jacks, and do I jam? It's just 150 fucking bigs, dude. If he has aces, but he's also just been like very fishy. Let me think this through. Yeah, call and then fold to any bet here. Okay, so nice to see him check there, but I am not too happy yet. Do I bet here? The jack is not great. Could give him a set. Please put a queen out there. Give him a set of queens. Okay, so now we lose to everything. Nice. Beautiful. I thought about ace king, but I don't want to start bluffing there on the river. He could. He's just too random of a guy. Really nice to not lose that pot there. I wonder if he calls if I jam 150 bigs there. Holy fuck, dude, that's ideal. We have 2 10s here. Let's win a buy-in, please. Let's flop a set. Nice. Here, okay. See, that's the guy again that's free betting every hand. So I should maybe just bully him a little bit. Cool, take it down. Take it down. Queen 7. It's on the edge, but I think I like playing it. King 8 here. Come on, just one hand and we are in the green. That would be a huge moment. And then I would probably start cashing out. Or I don't know. Maybe I'm getting way too greedy here with hundreds of big blinds. Should probably just play 100 blinds deep instead of the shenanigans. Okay. Queen Jack. We will defend against a lot. Nice. Over here. Try and steal with Jack 9. Small little cute raise. He's never done that before. Very tight player. Let's give him credit. I'm manifesting aces right now. I feel like we need some aces soon. This guy loves to free bet. Come on. Come on. Why not now? Actually, we can go quite small here. This guy is 20 big blinds deep, so no need to blow it up. No need to blow it up. Queen Jack suited. It's always a fun hand to play. Let's see. Let's see if we get some action. Call, raise, call, call. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't wouldn't mind that. Okay. Blue. Not so blue, eh? So we have no fold equity. No need to bluff. This guy's gonna bet a lot here. And he's uncapped. Can literally still have aces. He doesn't raise these. So even though he does this way too often, we just don't have any equity. So we don't want to continue there. Anyway, here, king 9. It's an open. And we could actually call it when we're so deep. Even though I'm not loving it. Like a free bet from the joker here. I actually think we're supposed to call that. But I won't do it. He always c-bets, and we just can't really continue on a lot of c-bets. So let's lay it down. Cut our losses. Here, 7s, very deep. Gonna have to raise. And then hope to not get 4-bet, because he does that a lot. And we just have to fold. Nice. Nice. Here we can actually make a little bluff raise. Never mind. Not relevant. Ace jack suited. Raise me. Come on. Just want to play more. Ooh. What a flop. This smells like a check raise. Okay. So I'll bet small. Expect to take it down a lot. And I probably just check here. But then again, he has so many pocket pairs. So maybe I have to like go pot. Because he doesn't have ace deuce. He shouldn't have 4s and 3s. The 5 is also quite rare. 6, 7 potentially, but I think it's like 10s or 9 or like 6, 7, 8. Trying to get some value from. Over here, freeway. I'm gonna value bet this. It's not a bluff. It's a value bet against these two because they're quite fishy. And here with a queen and a heart, I will let it go. And we'll see what sizing he chooses. 20 is enough to get me to fold. Okay, so $7. That is 70 big blinds. So we can do that. Interesting hand here. Let's isolate with 6-5 suited against a limper. And we in theory could call to this, but I'm not gonna do it. Don't think people do that with enough bluffs. Ace 10, gonna let it go. We have 2Ks on our screen right now. Oh, come on, guys. Anyone? And now 2 7s. 7! Okay, no action. Here I have to free bet. But I'm just not loving the spot. Do I just call? Actually, I want to free bet. Because I have a note that he uses a bigger sizing, usually. So I think this is a steal attempt. Definitely a steal attempt. We'll make it 15 quite quickly. And expect that to get a lot of folds all the way around. Fold, fold, fold. Beautiful, nice steal. Beautiful. We have 10s here. I'll call it jam. Wow, just a cold call. One more cold call. What the fuck is this? Yeah, he has to call now also. Right. I think we just check here, and if this guy jams, like what? Then what do we do? I don't want to start betting into free people. Okay. It's a really odd hand. Do I call this? I think I have to. I don't think he bluffs 2 streets, so let's call and then see. Nice to see a king. So now, yeah, is he gonna overbet bluff here? And what would that be with? Really confused about this. What the fuck? Do I call this if he jams? I can call that, and then he probably has it. Ace 5, let's go, dude. Nice. That should be green. We should be green for the day. Ding. No. Okay, still down $2. Oh yeah, of course we put a lot of money in that pot ourselves. So it's not that we won 90 blinds. Fucking beautiful. I like his sizing there actually. Like, does make a lot of sense. I don't think he needs to go bigger. That would just be a mistake. So we do have a king here. That's nice. So I will call, and then we will see. Sorry, just playing 2 tables right now. It's a bit difficult. Nice. We win. Over here, we had a pair. So we will call, and please give me an ace. The king is beautiful. It means that we will let him bluff. I think he's capable of bluffing. We'll give him the money. Ace king. Nice hand. I think he is capable of bluffing there, so we just have to pay him. Okay, so how much are we down? 276. It's very doable. So close. So close. Nice, man. We won a lot of money with 10s today. Like, that's just been our go-to hand. Holy shit. Yeah. Okay. Let's call this one. And hit a lot of red cards. Or a pair. He's gonna c-bet, probably always. And when he doesn't, we can lead here. And if he raises me, I don't really mind it. I think could still be some ace 5, some draws. So let's chill. He's definitely thinking about raising here. I mean, if he goes really big, then we'll let him have it. Nice. Ace queen here. Take it down. Very tight range. He 4-bets always. Don't want to have a marginal hand against him. Let's be more tight in our range. That's a way to adjust to someone over 4-betting. Just tighten up our free betting range. We have a queen and a jack, and they are the same color. Let's see what that can do for us. Get a caller and a full no. Ooh. So that's a flop. Now, how do we get max value from this? This guy is tight, so I'm a bit confused about this like cold call behind. I think we have to go like, I almost want to go larger, But let's just start going here. So many hands have to call. Like if they have any jack, queen. Okay, so that's really annoying. It kills our action completely. And also he can have king jack and then we would lose. Yeah, that's so annoying. So we should probably bet bigger because there are so many cards that like kill our action completely. That's a good thing to note. I guess you can call it urgency. It's just a bit like disguised urgency there. A little bit funny. Gonna free bet here with king 10 if he goes for this. If he wakes up, that is. He doesn't. Ace 8 here. Let me think about that. Right, so there's a fish. I will fold. Yeah. Over here we have 2 pointy letters in our hand. Let's see if we can cause some trouble with that. We need $2 to be in the green. This could be the hand. Some people who love to free bet here. Love to free bet. This guy. Don't know what's up with him. Hopefully he's contemplating come on guys. And we are bluffing over here for betting king 10. And I don't wanna I mean I have to continue. It's just really annoying. Oh, we had aces. We just got a limp with aces on the other board. So I'm not gonna bluff twice. Because we have such a shitty hand. So we just lay it down and he wins with any card here. Yeah, it is what it is. It's 30 big blinds. Actually, we could check raise him. Oh man, this is such a good spot to check raise him. He doesn't have shit. I think he has a spade. But I will not go that far with it. I'll just give it to him because, yeah, not too confident. Here, very tight player, big size. We're not so deep. We fold queen 10. Actually, we should just always do that. So we need $5 again. A little up and down and up and down, and then in the end, hopefully we go green. 2.5 hours into the stream. Queens, come on. This could be the hand. This could be the hand. No, guys, come on. Yeah, damn. Nobody wants to play with us when we have big hands. Aces, aces, and now queens. No action whatsoever. It's annoying. I will not raise that one actually. Here, I just really wanna call, but it's just such a shitty hand. If it's suited, you can convince me against the fish, but we have to have some equity and be in position. Could raise it. I don't feel like I need to. So I expect they never have an ace here, because then I don't think they would limp. So I expect a check back. But let's see. They could have any two really, to be honest. So let's bet one big blind. Just to see what happens. Also, we have kings on the other table. Extremely deep. He had queen 10 on the other one, so we lost. Right, okay, so I'm supposed to 4-bet here. Oh man, I'm really scared when we're so fucking deep, dude. But let's go for it anyway. Really worried about this. Okay, let's think. Does he ever like know to fold aces? Sorry, to just call aces there. I don't think so. So I'll go like this. Hoping to get value from queens or... okay, so we only lose to ace deuce or 6-7. So we could let him bluff here, but I think I wanna... Oh my god, this is a huge spot. Huge spot. Like, imagine he has aces. And it just felt like going bananas. No club, no 6, no deuce. Please. Please, just a safe turn. Maybe one more king. Holy fuck. Like, what if he jams on me here? Whew, what a pot. It would have been a 5, which would have been the best card in the deck there. Fucking beautiful. Are we up now? Surely, right? No? Still not? Oh yeah, we were down 5, that's true. Holy fuck, dude, that's an insane pot just sitting like against a guy with 500 big blinds and you're 4-betting kings, and the amount of value I've gotten from that kid though is insane. Like, he calls everything. So I wonder if I should go smaller with the king. Like, I'm just scared there. I know I'm not supposed to be scared with top set. Like, and it's such a dry board, but still I'm just like, holy fuck, what if it hits a deuce? Like, do I ever have a fold in me, you know? Anyway. Holy shit, that was nice. Okay, $2 left. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Just trying to get back to even. Oh, we don't really hit anything here. Don't really feel like check raising him. Don't feel like calling either. I mean, he could have a lot of bullshit, but we need to get quite lucky to pick up anything. Ace king here. Come on. Nice. We'd love to see a fish make it 3.5. Don't expect that there's much fold equity in that. So let's make it 11 here. And hope he jams with Jack 7 off. I'm ready to gamble. Oh, I was thinking that this could happen. So we have to go for it and hope for the best. Ace, queen, and jacks. So he blocks out. Please put a king out there. Ooh, good start. Hold, hold. Ah, okay, so we split. Fucking... What? Oh my god, there was a queen? Oh my fucking god, dude, I didn't see the queen. I was just like looking away. I was like, there's no card that we lose to. I couldn't like imagine it. Holy shit, that's so annoying. Luckily, we were not insanely deep. So like, it's not so much, but it's just, yeah, that's a bit wild. Let's check here and call a lot of shit. Half pot, we can call that. The 9 is good, really good. Gives us a gutter. And he has more draws to bluff with. Big bet. He can still have ace jack, ace 10, 10 jack. I don't know. I assume he has a king quite often here, but I don't see how we get away from this one, right? Like, right? I mean, surely. So the 9 was not so good. Okay, so reset. We now are back to $10 down. I don't know if I can fold there. I just think with we block the nuts and like he didn't free bet. There's hearts out there. I don't know, man. Maybe I just need to fold more rivers in general because people tend to not bluff them, I think. So we have 10s here. We'll make it 7. 7! And hit this board. Let's bet once. Quite deep. The queen is not great. I'm not hating it because he calls and checks so fast. So I think there's a lot of spades here. The 9 is whatever. Okay, he checks, he has a queen. 8s. Right, so we win that one. That's really nice. Over here, we need to start bluffing him off an ace. So let's bet once. And let's bet a big here, because I think we win a lot. Okay, wonder what that means. A little loss, but also a little win with the 10s. That's nice. We win that one. Nice. Oh man, insane to lose ace king against ace queen there. They were just so dead on the flop, hitting a free outer. I kind of want to just go pot here because we don't. Yeah, like 6s, 5s, 4s, shit like that. Just don't think we can let them have that pot for free. Ace 5. We are gonna have to free bet. Probably. Nice. So far so good. That's an ace. That's a 5. Let's bet small. Because we own the board. And if he check raises me, yeah. I don't think we can check there with clubs and stuff. It's a little bit funky, so need to bet something. Ace queen. Okay, we get a re-raise from a somewhat fishy player. I could 4-bet. I don't feel like I need to do this, and then check call. Let's see what he does. He likes to c-bet, it looks like. 4, fine price. Don't wanna check raise him. We'll just call. Very nice to see a spade. Kinda wanna lead now. But I think he's too fishy. I don't expect much fold equity. So now I expect to win a lot. But I don't expect to. Right. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I gotta let him try and bluff there. He had king queen. So I don't know. Over here, it's a little bit of a funny one. He checked the flop and now he starts betting. So we'll go for it. And we probably have to call most stuff here. Right? We're also in a free bet pot on the other table. Okay, we'll call small here. He had a king that checked flop for some reason. I free bet here and then I check it over to him. So I'm matching that he's gonna bluff a lot at this table. And we could check raise. Could be a fun little. No, but we have the best hand quite often, so no need to get him off a hand that's worse than ours. We can just check call. Yeah, I don't really have many hands on this guy. I think if he goes over 20, So half pot is a little bit funky, right? I think we need to call it. So that sucks. His 10 jack gets there. Wow. We just won quite the big pot over on the other table against some fish that felt like bluffing. Yeah, so he bets pot. You can have it, sir. Might even be 10 jack of spades, you know. No, I don't know. It's not unthinkable that he had a straight flush there, but also let's not assume that. So we need 10 again. Yeah, so I think when we do decide to run that strategy, we need to be quite sticky on the flop and the turn, because he's just calling everything and he's betting everything, so it's fine, I don't mind. I mean, we could even consider calling the river there, but it looked quite calculated. I don't think he bluffs it enough, and there were spades and there was a draw, and yeah, let's just leave it as is, not overcall. 2 5s, let's raise it and hope to flop a 5. Not happening. Not happening. Here, jack 8, we're gonna try and steal a blind. We don't hit shit, so we will check a raise. On this, I wanna start betting, just to get folds. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Solid play. Just need to run good in these big putts. And win the fucking ace king, dude. Holy shit. It's really, really crazy hand. Okay, I'm on a folding spree right now. Fold. Oh, this one, not so fast. Let's open it. Hope for action. Not today. So fold, fold. Gonna min click this one because he raises a lot, this guy. So I wanna get a cheap price. This is too strong. 9-8 here could feature against a bunch of tight people around the table here, so we can take it down a lot. Here with a 9, we just bet like this, and if you check raises, so let's bet small again. It looks quite bluffy. He could have a lot of draws. Don't think he has a 7 ever with that calling speed, and we don't get value from anything worse, so let's just fold there or check. I guess 5s is, and 4s and deuces, but let's assume I would love to free bet this one. Okay, we just get to do this instead. Nice. Chipping, chipping, chipping. $10, come on. We're doable. We're doable. Just to get back to where we started. It's quite insane. Like, I've been running exactly 0 big blinds per 100 in this session. But we're down $10. So just a little bit of unlucky flips not going our way. Oh, sorry, let me show you this hand. It's the interesting one. King Jack. We're deep, so we should probably... I wonder if we should call his raise now. Nope. Not relevant. Deuces. Love to play them on the button. Always lots of fun. Nice. Gonna let that go against a very tight player. Ooh, come on. This is the hand. This is the fucking hand where we bring it home. We need $10. So someone who has more than, for example, you, would you want to be my test subject here for a little tight player races here? Let's make it 20. Yes, you can jam. I don't mind. Don't fold. Don't fold. He's very tight. Ooh, and we have the ace. So you could have trips here, of course. But we are gonna go all in on any run out here, probably. And if he jams right now, it's just, we hope for the best. Yeah, so he has a set of 10s here. We just need to get lucky. I cannot fold this hand. Please, ace or club. Ace or club. Ace or club. That's an ace. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's go. Holy fuck, dude. Oh, man. You just know it's pocket 10s there when you see that hand. But, I mean, you cannot fold aces. Cannot fold aces. Fucking, yes. Yes. Almost back to break even. That is so huge, dude. We are getting lucky in the spots where we need to get lucky. And then fuck losing the big flip there before, where it was like 50 big blinds deep, or effectively. It's nice to win pots like that. We're sitting on 400 big blinds here. And so I'm confident that this could be the last little stretch of bringing it back to green number, green session. Been live for almost 3 hours soon. So fucking good, dude. Let's go. Oh. Crazy, man. When he calls the 4-bet pre, it's just like jacks or 10s, maybe queens, because we're like freeway to the 4-bet, but yeah, it's just like almost 50-50 if he hits a set there, you know. So it's really beautiful to see the ace on the river there. We have so much equity that we need to, like, we can't just assume that he has 10s and then fold. There is some world where he has queens or kings or jacks. Yeah, so need to go for it, even though it's just always 10s there, isn't it? So ace king here. Let's get rich on both tables. Gonna make it 10 here, hoping for a jam with 7s. That is tired of playing poker on a Sunday. Just want to get it over with. Ace queen, not the worst. Hold. Hold. No hearts. That's one heart. No queen, no queen. Let's fucking go, dude. We're green. We are green for the day. Yes. Yes. And we have pocket queens now. And we have pocket queens. Beautiful. Update the number. Bing. Yes. Okay. So here we can go small. Let's just go like this small. And expect a lot of folds. A quick free bet is interesting. I mean, he could have hearts, you know, but like he's also under the gun, and he usually folds to free bets. So let's just give it to him this time. Probably didn't have it. Probably had hearts or a set of sixes. In any case, no worries. Fucking nice, dude. We were down $30 this session, and now we're back, and we have 455 big blinds and pocket aces. That's an insane combination. Oh, everyone walks. Walk in the park. Whew. It is really tends to sit on so much money, like, because you can just lose it all in one hand. Of course, I cover most people here, so effectively that's not the case, but it still is a lot of chips. Okay, let's call this free bet because we are deep and he free bets a lot. So I don't mind doing that. We hit top pair. Expecting to be ahead very, very often here. We have top set on the other table over here. Do we raise this? I think it looks quite bluffy, so we can try and raise it. I don't mind that. Yep. Okay, here. Wow. So we lose to 7-9. But it's rainbows. I don't think we need to hurry. Like, well, let's just call. I don't like racing here, actually. It's crazy. Is he not gonna bluff this? I'll go small. Whoa, we have a crazy hand on the other table. Nice, we get some value. Check this one out. Holy fuck. Open, free bet, 4 bet, 5 bet. Jacks against kings. What the fuck are you doing? Whoa. That's a king. Let's see what we got value from just before. That was 6-7. Offsuit. Whoa. Welcome to the party. Here we have ace king. Gonna bet. Oh, mistakenly I bet 1 because I'm trying to change the table. So that's a little bit funny. Looks a bit fishy. Oh, we're freeway. I didn't even notice. What is going on here? Do I jam this? He doesn't have deuce 5. He could have ace 4, ace 3, but it looks like I have spades. I kind of want to jam it and get a call from ace queen or ace jack, you know. And it looks very fishy also, so like what can you really do in his position? Yeah, this is a little bit wonky. But we can get a lot of calls from ace queen here. So my misplay might have just turned into a display or of strength. Ah, okay. So we just run into set there and we are down again. Fucking annoying, dude. Here we're against a fish that cold called my free bet. Do we jam here? I'll jam. Nice. Okay, so what are we down? Like 5 now? I don't know, man. I just think we can get called from so much, like, so much worse there. I know it's like a huge polarization error, but it's just, what are the fucking chances he has threes or deuces? Like, surely he must know to fold these, but not in the stake. Here, no c-bet. So let's start doing it. We have aces. Let's actually look at that hand instead. That's one caller. He should call also a lot. Let's bet pot here. And let's bet pot again. Oh, that's really annoying. Let's bet big, and if he raises, I think we have to fold. Ah, oh, beautiful, just milking his king queen or whatever that was. King jack. Really, really nice. That's a lot of value. We are in the green again. So I'll give it 5 more minutes and then I will cut it off. 5 minutes more of streaming. Insane, dude. Some of these hands are just cinema right now. So here let's donk. Why not? YOLO. Bet big. And then hope he doesn't have kings. He could have a better club, of course, but he looked quite fishy. I think that is what you call max value. Really happy to be able to spot stuff like this now. I think, yeah, he had aces. Poor fucking guy, dude. Poor guy. Okay, so here we hit a king, so we want to bet. Of course. The jack slows us down. Yeah. And then we'll see on the river if we call his lead, which I imagine will happen a lot. Let's check here. Yeah. So this we've seen it before, right? It's just always a king. Yeah, I need to label this. Yeah, I've called a lot of his bets like that on the river, just trying to look him up, and don't think people have it in them. Queen 9 here, we can call, and maybe check raise. Let's see. Yeah, let's check raise. I don't hate it. Okay. Actually, he's a calling station, and he bets big and everything. Let's just let it go. So now we are up to double bankroll. Let's go. That's huge. $20. Started 10. So what a wild day. Fucking wild day. Was down $30. Now we've just flipped it around. Flipped the fucking script. Let's open King 9 here. Against the fish, I will bet small. And if he raises, nice. Take it down. 10-8, suited, our favorite hand. It's crazy to win against aces with that hand. Over here, we're stealing with King 7. We hit a pair. So let's bet. Pairs are good. The 7 is scary. The 8, sorry. But we still need some protection from his club draws. And when he does this, there is no way we are best. So just bad luck. 2 9s here. Is calling for a raise. 2-10. Let's see the action. Nice. Over here, I would love to just see a flop with 10-6 suited being so deep. We've seen what hands like this can do. It can hit a jack. So let's see what he does here. Right, so I think I need to bet here. Yeah, and give it up. He just has at least a king here. So we just fold to anything. Wow. Ace jack. Check flop, check river. That was he played that very, very safe. Maybe too safe, some would say. Ace king. We get an all in. One more all in. Whatever you have, make it loose, please. And this guy, what are you gonna do? Are you also up for an all in? He's actually considering it. What's going on at this table? What is going on? What the fuck is going on here? Is he falling asleep or considering jamming here? So this is any two cards, complete whopper. This pretty much the same, but of course he opened it. So it's but a lot of pocket pairs. They might block some of our outs, but of course ace king in a freeway pot, like we just do nothing but jam, even if this guy goes all in. That's crazy, dude. That is crazy. I think he's not by his computer. I don't imagine that this is a sign of thinking through his aces, you know. I think he just fell asleep, but he's got a huge time bank for some reason. Like we have to wait a year. So let's just make this the last hand of today, because I think that makes sense. So he's from Brazil, Hungary. Brazilian players, very aggressive. You're Brazilian? Put it in there. So that's 7.88 big blinds that we can pick up here. $7.50. That would be crazy. But we just need this guy to wake up. Maybe we'll give him a little good luck to this guy. So now they see that I haven't folded yet, so they'll probably be a little bit worried. This is cinema. Peak cinema. I was gonna click call any, but he might just like call and not raise, you know. I don't want to see any flops with this hand. I am just all in, baby. Right, call. What do you have? Jacks and ace king. Fuck, we block one another's outs. That's really boring and annoying. So we can split at best. Super whack. Super whack. So are we down now or? Oh, all in. That's interesting. Let's make this 8 with king jack here. Wow, cold call. That was the guy that had some whack ass hand before. Like this is a complete fish. 24, he just pots it. That's insane. Whoa. So he's gonna go all in always. We get 4-bet on the other table. So we'll fold to that. He has queens probably here. He has 7s, 8, 10. What the fuck is... Wow. That is so wild, man. What a lucky guy to be in the center of that pot. What a lucky guy. Oh, shit, I said I would make it my last hand. Let's keep our promise. And we are down $4 for the day. That's how it is. I don't need to keep grinding. Okay, so I just want to quickly look at the results. How we played today. Quite shit, I can already reveal. It's insane, man. I don't know what's going on. Why it's like this. So many hands. Okay, 1600 hands. We played -4 big blinds per 100, all in adjusted. Crazy. And in general, in the challenge, we're playing -3 big blinds per 100. I feel like I'm playing well, but there's a lot of unlucky spots. That's my conclusion so far. But we're also 11,000 hands into the challenge, so I'm like, how is it still red? How is it still red? So, gotten really lucky in the challenge so far, because we should have been losing, but we actually have a bankroll.